Okay, you're ready to go? How are you guys doing? Hello everyone, welcome to this live stream. I'm teacher Erica, and I hope you're having a tremendous beginning of the year. If you're following the how do you call that? Gregorian calendar, right? So hello everyone, hello Igne Rocha, hello Mehmet, Dr. Mehmet, Cantor from Istanbul. Hello, nice to see you here. Thank you for being here today. Hello Luisa, hello Zia, Anderson, hello everyone. So, how are you doing the beginning of the year? Any plans regarding your English practice this year? Do you have any good plans? I already have my plans. My plans tend to change throughout the year, but I have some directions regarding English, our account here, and other things. So I like to do that. I like to think ahead and to have some goals. I think that's important. Hello, Joilson. Hello, Belo Caldeiras. Hello, Fran. Nice to meet you, Cantor Messias. Nice to meet you too. I will always ask you how you have been studying English, how your practice has been. Do you study by yourself? Do you study every day? What resources do you use? How do you practice? How do you learn English? This live today will be a vocabulary. It will be focused on vocabulary, a vocabulary kind of live stream, okay? And this is an idea for you guys. What I did is something that you guys can do too. So I have access, I pay Netflix, and I love to watch movies and especially TV shows more recently. And I like crime, drama, mysteries. So I chose one to watch, and it's The Sinner, this one here. I don't know if you guys have watched it. I finished the first season, so I'm not gonna spoil anything for you today. But what did I do? I chose to watch this TV show, and as I was watching the episodes, I took notes. I took notes of phrases, okay? I didn't take notes of isolated words, individual words. I took note of phrases, a group of words that have meaning, that I think, especially phrases that I think I could use more in my everyday conversation. I could practice and use them a little bit more to make my speech more rich. Okay? So hello everyone. Hello Anderson, Andy Souza. All right, so The Sinner, that's the series that I watched. I watched the first season only. I think there are 2 seasons on Netflix, and the third one will come out this year. I'm going to read, this is a Wikipedia entry, just to tell you a bit more about the show. So it's an American anthology, crime drama mystery television series. There are 8 episodes in each season. And I didn't know that. It's based on the novel of the same name by German crime writer Petra Hamesfahr, and originally conceived of as a close-ended series. Okay, so they talk about the first seasons here. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're going to talk now about the phrases that I chose. And you can, of course, write down any phrases that you like. So let's start with the first phrase here. And I'm going to need your help. I would like you to write the phrase because I'm going to pin it here. Okay, so everybody can see what the phrase is. And I'm going to give you some examples. If you want to write examples too, I think it's a good idea. And the first phrase is sounds good. Sounds good. Can you guys write it for me here, please? How do you know how to spell that? When we say sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Can any of you write it down? So what does it mean? When we say sounds good, it means we think somebody's idea is good. Okay, it's a good idea. So we usually use it with a suggestion. Thank you, Mateus. That's it. Perfect. Let me pin this. Very good. That's it. Sounds good. Sounds good. So it's a good idea. So instead of saying it's a good idea when someone proposes something, because it can be a little repetitive, you can just say sounds good. If you agree, if you think that idea is good, sounds good. Okay? There you go. Very good, Hafiz. Very good, Kantor. There you go. Some examples, some suggestions. Let's have a look at the first example. That's what I say. Let's have a look at the first example. Sounds good. Let's not minimize the differences. Let's not minimize the differences. Sounds good. Let's start the live stream. Let's start the live stream. Sounds good. Okay? So these are some ways to use this phrase. Any questions? Any comments? Let's move on. So you can get as many phrases as you want. I wouldn't recommend more than 5. I got very excited and I got 7. It's too much for a live stream, I think. Let's see if we can go over all of them. The second one is, I gotta go. So this is something that I got from a dialogue, okay? It's a scripted dialogue, but I feel it's something people use a lot. I gotta go. I gotta go now. What does it mean, I gotta go? So let's see if you have any questions. Your new idea of business is really a sound idea. Yeah. It has a different meaning here, okay, Hafiz? A sound idea is interesting, but it's a little bit different than sounds good. Sounds good is a reply. It's just a reply. 2 words that you can use when someone, let's have some pizza now. Sounds good. Let's watch a movie. Sounds good. It's very simple, but your phrase is good. Sound here is an adjective, and it means good, sensible, etc. Good job. Mateus, how about, do we hang out tomorrow? Sounds good. Yeah, you don't even need to say it. You don't need to say that, because in oral speech, we kind of omit certain words. Okay, so you can say just sounds good. Okay, that's fine. Had to go, exactly. Actually, I gotta go. I have got to go, or I have to go. Okay, so instead of saying I have got to go, I have got to go now, 5 words, you say I gotta go. I gotta go now. Okay, so that's the meaning. Actually, I gotta go is the reduction of I have to go, strictly. Okay, but it means I must go. Yeah, it's similar. It has a similar meaning with I must go. I gotta go. I gotta go. Who else is trying to write something here? I have to go away. Yeah, but the phrase is I gotta go. Okay, this is something someone said in the episode. I gotta go. I don't know if they just said I gotta go or I gotta go now, but you can say that. I gotta go. I gotta go. So if you want to end a conversation, you're talking to someone, probably, because you're not going to say that if you're by yourself. You're talking to someone, someone is near you, you want to announce that you're leaving, you say, oh, I gotta go now. Okay, I gotta go now. That's the reduction of I have to go, or I have got to go. Okay, I gotta go all in, or it's never gonna happen. So if you're talking about a project, about work, about something, you need to give your, how do you say that? Your all. You can use that. I gotta go all in. I gotta go all in, or it's never gonna happen. It's my case. When I'm working with a project, I need to be 100% in the project. Or I gotta go straight to London. I gotta go straight to London. Okay, that's another way to use it. Or I gotta go tuck my kids in. I'll be back. I gotta go tuck my kids in. I'll be back. Okay, so I gotta go to the market to buy some food. Very good, Hafiz. Good example. Nice job. I have to go. I gotta go, like it is here, okay? Next one. Next one, it's hard to think of examples because it's a phrase, a question that you can use. It's funny, okay? So pay attention at the context, because if it's funny, it means you have some intimacy with the other person. It's not super formal. We tend not to be too funny when we are in a very formal situation. So it's a funny way to ask, how much is this? How much is it? How much do I need to pay? How much does it cost? What's the damage? Can you write it down for me, please? Can you write this question for me? What's the damage? What's the damage here? What's the damage here? How much do I need to pay? How much is the bill? How much is the, what is the word, the check? How much is the check? How much do I need to pay? How much does it cost? So what's the damage? I gotta go to my home now. I gotta go home now. Okay, it's even simpler than that. Who is this? Cantor Messias? You can say, I gotta go home. I gotta go home. Eliminate this two, okay? I gotta go home now. I gotta go home now. I have to go to my uncle's home. I've gotta go to my uncle's home. I gotta go to my uncle's home. And what's the damage? Yes. So what's perfect, Cantor? Here. What's the damage? Perfect. Apostrophe S, question mark. What's the damage here? Okay? So it's a funny way to ask how much something costs. This is simple. Okay, next one. Next one is used with the damage is done. The damage is done. I've spent all my money on blah, blah, blah. So the next one refers to vehicles, to cars, to, I don't know, any kind of vehicle. To pull into. Okay, so someone said that a car pulled into the parking lot. So you know what a parking lot is? It's a place where people can park their cars. If you can't find a place in the street, you find a parking lot and you pay a price and you park your car there. So to pull into means it is used when a vehicle, okay, moves into a place and stops there. Okay, so it's a very common verb when you're talking about someone pulling into a driveway, pulling into a parking lot, pulling into a parking space. Okay, so some examples. Oh, pull into. Nice, Dr. Mehmet. Let me pin your. And this is a phrasal verb, right? This is a phrasal verb. This is a verb to pull and the preposition into. Some examples. If you guys want to write examples here, please feel free to do it. So the car pulled into the parking lot is one example. Repeat the explanation. So we use pull into with a vehicle, okay, that enters, moves into a place and stops there. So you're driving your car, you enter a place, you enter a parking lot, you enter your driveway, and you stop your car there. Okay, so you're driving and you stop, or somebody else. That's to pull into something. So look at this example. This is a long sentence. Imagine how cool it would be if your light switches and your thermostats knew that you're about to pull into your driveway. Do you understand the sentence? So imagine how cool it would be if your light switches, the lights, and your thermostats, not for us here in Brazil, we don't use thermostats, we don't have winter with snow here, but in other countries, if they knew that you're about to pull into your driveway, because then if it was automatic, when you entered your home, the lights would be on and the heat would be on. So let's go back to comments here. Pull into, yes. Your behavior pulls into the neutral. I wouldn't use it in this way, Hafiz, and that's not the way I explained here. I don't know if there is another way to use it, okay? I don't think so. Pull into is used with vehicles, cars, trucks, vans. I don't know if you can use it with boats. I don't think so. But let's think of cars, okay? Because that's very common. A lot of us have cars and we use cars. So that's something we can apply on our everyday lives, okay? So let's focus here, laser focus. Use pull into with cars, okay? If you have a car, try to think of this phrasal verb when you're doing the action. When you're driving and when you get home, you're moving your car into a place and you're stopping there, you're pulling into probably your driveway, okay? Mateus, hello. When a person is damaged, it has the same meaning, problematic. I've seen this expression on Series U. I don't know, maybe it could be used as slang in a different way. I haven't seen it, like using the word damage to describe a person, right? To talk about a person. Let me see, slang. It doesn't show here that you can use damage to describe a person, but I think I have seen it somewhere, to be honest. I think I have. I think it might be hard to find that meaning because it's not so popular. It's more niche, but it might, okay? To mean problematic, it could be. Language is very fluid, it changes a lot. Just if you feel that's what it means in the dialogue, it could be that. So Dr. Mehmet, when a cab warned me to stop, I pulled into my car at the right side of the... Oh yeah, you can pull into the shoulder, right? The shoulder of a highway or something. Yes, if you're moving your car and stopping or pulling into, okay? A cop, yes, police, a cop. What does it mean to pull into? To pull into means to drive your car, to move your car into a certain place and stop your car there, okay? Hafiz, car speed slow down when you pull into the rush area. Yeah, you need to, you don't just slow down, you stop your car. If you turn off the engine, you're pulling into. If you're not, I don't think you're pulling into, okay? Another example, they pulled into a gas station. So if you're at a gas station, you need to turn off the engine, right? So they pulled into a gas station. They moved the car into the gas station and stopped the car there. So pull into. Use it with cars. Simplify your lives, okay? Use it with cars at first. When you master it, try to think of other vehicles that can do that too. Okay, another one. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the fifth phrase, and it is a phrasal verb. This is a little weird too. Check in. Check in. So can you guys write it for me here, please? Check in. So you have probably heard this, read this, or used this somewhere, especially to mean when you arrive at the airport and you show your ticket, something like that, right? You're checking in. Or when you arrive at the hotel and you make a registration at the hotel, you're checking in. But there is an American way to use check-in, and I have experienced it with an American teacher. We were planning to do a live stream, and she sent me a message, and one of the messages was just checking in. And then I was a little bit thrown off by that, but then I realized, and it really meant that she was just telling me or kind of asking me if everything was okay, going according to plan, and things like that. Just making sure things are okay. So this is a different way to use this phrasal verb check in, okay? We can also use it to mean, I just want to make sure you're safe. I just want to make sure you're okay. I just want to make sure there are no problems. I'm just checking in. So check in, Hafiz, thank you. Okay? So yes, you can check in at a hotel, you can check in at the airport, but this is a different way to use check in. Checking in here means to show everything is fine. So you can say, I'm just checking in. If, for example, you have a relative, you're away from your parents, from your siblings, and you want to get news from them. You want to know what's going on with them. You haven't heard from them in a long time. You can send this message, just checking in. Just checking in. I just want to know if everything is okay with you. Okay? 2 long sentences here. And by doing that in various ways, you instill in them the habit of constantly checking in with you using eye contact. I don't know if you'll be able to remember everything, but this is an excerpt from a dialogue. And by doing that in various ways, you instill in them the habit of constantly checking in with you using eye contact. So just by using contact, you're making sure everything is okay with the other person. You're checking in on them, okay? Or checking in with them. Another sentence is a practice that Ali and I have done every morning is just checking in with one another and reminding one another of how lucky we are to have one another. Very repetitive, but a practice that we have done every morning is just checking in with one another, reminding one another of how lucky we are to have one another. Okay, so these are 2 long sentences. Dr. Mehmet, to make sure you're safe. Yes, if you want to make sure someone is safe or that there is no problem with the other person, things like that, you can say, oh, just checking in. When we entered into the airport, the guard said, kindly check in on. You can check in your luggage too, Hafiz. You can check in your luggage. You can check in at the airport. You can check in at the hotel. But this is not the meaning I'm talking about now. This is not, okay? The meaning I'm talking about now is making sure everything is okay. My friend is checking in my gesture when I feel afraid. Yeah, you can say, my friend is checking in with me to know if I feel afraid or not, if I am afraid or not. He's checking in. I don't know now if he's checking in on me or with me. Check in with, not on. Not on. Checking in on. Yeah, it's possible too. Checking in, to check in. Yeah, exactly. So you can use the 2 prepositions. So you can check in on someone or you can check in with someone, okay? So my friend is checking in on me to make sure I'm not afraid, okay? So just to check. Yeah, I don't know if someone would say, I'm just checking. Because I think just checking is very vague. And if you say I'm checking in, it's more specific maybe, okay? So the prepositions help specify the meaning a little bit sometimes, depending on the context. All right, let's move on to another fun phrase. This is a phrase. In the thick of it. I would like you to write down, there are 5 words here. So, in the thick of it. Let's see who will be able to write this phrase correctly here, spelling everything correctly. So, in the thick of it. Hello, Luis, Otávio. Hello, Eduardo. Hello, everyone. So, can you write this phrase down for me, please? Let's see who will be able to do it correctly. In the thick of it. In the thick of it. Thank you, Dr. Mehmet. Got it right. Thank you. So, in the thick of it, what does it mean? Do you guys know what this means? In the thick of it. Thank you, Mateus. Good. Excellent. Perfect. Thick would be a difficult word, and you guys got it perfectly right. Correct. So, in the thick of it, what does it mean? Do you have any idea what it means? Someone's used this phrase in the TV show, okay? In the thick, I'm right in the thick of it. What does it mean when I say I'm in the thick of it? I'm very busy now. I'm up to here, okay? I'm very, very involved with something. This something can be anything. It can be your work, it can be a problem, it can be a project, it can be, I don't know, anything that takes your concentration 100%, okay? So, in the thick of it, I'm very busy now because I'm very, very involved with something. It's usually a whole situation. I wouldn't use it I was thinking of using it now, for example, I can't open the door because I'm in the thick of it. But no, it involves a lot of aspects. It's a whole situation from which it's difficult to get detached. It's difficult to get detached from the situation. So, in the thick of it, some examples. I feel I'm right in the thick of it right now and still figuring out a lot of things for myself and about myself. So, this describes very well a situation in which, someone is young, kind of young, in their teenage years, early 20s. They're trying to figure out who they are, what they want to do, things like that, these kind of questions. So it's a very good phrase to use in this situation because you're kind of confused, okay? There are too many things going on. So this describes well. When there are too many things going on and you're kind of confused, a little bit lost, you're trying to find your feet there, you say, I'm right in the thick of it. Things are not clear or easy or simple right now. There's just too much on my plate. You can say that too. There's too much on my plate. So I'm right in the thick of it. So let's see some examples here. Mateus, I'm trying to fix all her problems. I'm in the thick of it. Yeah, actually she is in the thick of it too, right? Because she has the problem. So you are in the thick of it with her because you're trying to help her. So yes, you're in the thick of it too. Good job. Hafiz, don't disturb me. I'm in the thick of making my... The phrase is fixed. You cannot change. I don't think you can substitute it and describe what it means. I'm in the thick of it. And then you explain what's going on. So, don't disturb me. I'm in the thick of it. Period. I'm preparing my assignment that was given to me by my boss. Okay, so you don't say, I'm in the thick of making something, I'm not sure. But I would use it in this way. I'm in the thick of it. My boss has given me an assignment and I need to do it for tomorrow. I need to hand it in a few hours. I'm right in the thick of it. Don't disturb me, please. That's how I would use it. Okay, so explain the situation and then add, I'm right in the thick of it. I cannot be disturbed right now. I'm sorry. Maybe later. Okay? Dr. Mehmet, I'm in the thick of it to finish my home chores today. Again, I would separate the two things. Someone is inviting you to go to the movies and you say, oh my God, today it's the day I do the house chores. And I'm right in the thick of it. Okay, so you first explain what the situation is. I'm in the middle of my house chores here and I'm right in the thick of it. I cannot leave now. Large work are pending. I'm in the thick of it. Now I can start. Yes, Hafiz. I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of work to deliver. There is a lot of pressure. I need to finish it over the weekend. I'm right in the thick of it. I can't do anything else. Okay, so explaining the situation. It's not a phrase you would use it by itself. Use it to frame the situation, okay? To add emphasis, to emphasize a situation. And the last one today will be, it's a lost cause. Who of you can write this down for me, please? It's a lost cause. It's a lost cause. It's a lost cause. And you make a sad face because it's something that is bad. It's a lost cause. So how would you spell it? It's a lost cause. Again, this is a fixed phrase. You use it to emphasize something that you have mentioned before. Okay, maybe with details. You say blah, 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 and then it's a lost cause. To finalize what you're saying, to conclude what you're saying, it's a lost cause. To sum up, it's a, again. Try again, please. It's a lost cause. Mateus, try again, please. It's a lot, because I can't pin it if it's misspelled. It's a lost cause. It's a lost cause. It's almost that. Hafiz, it's a lost cause. Dr. Mehmet, it's a lost cause. Okay? If I combine all of your phrases, we'll get it right. It's a lost cause. What does it mean? We have a similar phrase in Portuguese. I don't think we use it a lot. But when do we use it? We use it when we feel that our attempt to change or influence something, an event, or a person, our attempts have no chance of success. They have no chance of succeeding. Okay? So it's a lost cause. I need to write it here. So it's a lost cause. Like that. It's a lost cause means there is nothing you can do to change someone, something, an event or something. You cannot influence the event or the person. You cannot change. It's like you feel powerless, without power. Okay, you cannot intervene. You cannot. What else? You cannot do anything to change a situation. All your attempts will fail. So when you feel that everything or anything that you do will have no impact on something or someone, you will say it's a lost cause. If you feel that it's something negative, of course, because if something positive, you wouldn't say it, right? If it's a positive situation, you wouldn't say it's a lost cause. Because of course here you're trying to make a situation better. You're trying to improve something or improve someone, and you cannot. You know, you will fail. So this powerlessness, it's right in the middle of this phrase, it's a lost cause. So, Mateus, I've been asking her to do her homework. She's too lazy. Okay, she's too lazy. She's a lost cause. Yeah, I don't know if you can use it with people. In Portuguese, can we? She is a lost cause. I think we can. There is actually a song with this title by the Cosmic Psychos. And you can listen to that song. She's a lost cause. And it's an Australian band. So if you feel like listening to some Australian English now, just search for Cosmic Psychos. That's the name of the band. And the title of the song is She's a Lost Cause. This is a 1990s song. Okay? So, Hafiz, if your friend restricts to change his mind, then it is a lost cause to mold his behavior. Yeah. If you feel your friend has some problems and you're trying to help and change his behavior, but he doesn't change, he's refractory, can I say that? He's, he doesn't change at all, you can say, oh, he's a lost cause. Yes, you can use it with people. You say someone is a lost cause. There is nothing, at least, there is nothing you can think of that you feel would help that person that will make a difference. It will not make a difference. It's a lost cause. Okay, you can use it that way too. That's what I have for today. Thank you so much. So today, 7 phrases from that I got. I took some notes, right, while I was watching the TV show The Sinner, because I chose to watch that one, the first season. You can do that too with any TV show, movie, songs, articles, anything at all. Take notes of phrases. What is a phrase? It's a combination of words, okay? It's a group of words. So avoid focusing on an individual word because you might not find the meaning, the right meaning in that situation. Get the group of words and try to find examples and try to use it. Try to apply it in your life. Otherwise, you will forget them, okay? That's a good way to, so collect phrases and share your phrases with us here. We would like to hear. So the phrases that I got for today are, sounds good, it's a good idea. I gotta go. Oops, I'm scrolling the screen. I gotta go now, guys. See you next time. And what's the damage here? How much does it cost? How much do I need to pay? What's the damage here? Pull into, so he pulled into the driveway. He pulled into the gas station to check in. So that teacher was checking in with me to see if everything was okay for the live stream, to make sure everything is okay. No problems. In the thick of it, when we're very busy, involved in a very complex situation, and it's hard to get out of it, so we say, I'm right in the thick of it. And the last one, it's a lost cause. When you feel powerless, you feel you cannot change a situation or you cannot change a person or an event. You say, oh, that is a lost cause. Okay? So, thank you so much for joining the live today. It was a pleasure, such a joy. I love when you guys participate. It was amazing. Don't forget that we have a YouTube channel, so follow us there, okay? We have a podcast. Listen to our podcast. We have our Instagram account, and what else? We have a Twitter account too. So follow us there and practice your English. I hope you accomplish all your goals, all your dreams this year, 2020, in terms of English practice. Okay, Happy New Year, and until next time.